Hello, today I'll be presenting you my video of transfer of learning in the different types and along with some examples in order to explain it better. Here I'll be giving you my little introduction. My name is Carlos Dominguez and I'll be explaining the transfer of learning. Here I'll present to you my definition of transfer of learning. Let's catch that again. Okay, so basically I say it's a routine part of our lives in which we transfer knowledge and experience to different or new situations. So that's our prior knowledge, our experiences of how to do things and how we present it or put it to test in different situations or new ones and how we do it along our lives. Let's continue with the three types of transfer learning. So we have the traditional, the metacognition, and the tools. In the traditional, it is a process of a person that uses their knowledge and skills to solve problems. That's a basic one, so that's mostly that everyone has, that they learn how to do something and then put it to test on their daily lives, like probably tying their shoes. That would be a great example. Metacognition is building up on the experience a person already has, and that is often called constructivism. Like we have seen in last week, building up on experiences from prior problems, we get to know and have a little knowledge about it. But then when we have a new situation, we learn how to do that, and we build blocks out of it. And the third one will be getting tools to do something we know already how to do it, but better. So we get to know how to do things faster or more efficiently with tools. Let's continue with the other types of transfer. So here we have near and far transfer, and low road and high road transfer. So we have near. Some situations are clearly very easy, which make the transfer of learning simple. However, in some cases, someone may have the knowledge, but it might be really hard for them to transfer what they know. So near is they know how to transfer their knowledge to something. That will be making a bow tie or the bow knot on shoes. But then for someone trying to do that for an apron when they're cooking and doing it behind their back will be a far transfer, because they can't do it without them seeing it. Then we have low road. This is a transfer that happens when stimulus conditions are very similar to past knowledge that will make a semi-automatic response to the new situation. So here, the low road. We know how to do things, but we are put into a new situation that might seem different or more difficult, but then we see that it is really not. So our response to it will be almost automatic, because we already know that knowledge, have that knowledge, sorry. And then the high road transfer depends on the greater mental effort in order to find a connection for the context. So the high road will be being in a new situation, but you only have knowledge for a certain thing, and you're trying to connect that knowledge to the new thing, so it could be so you can have a better understanding and know how to do it. So let's continue, and I'm gonna give you some examples for the types. So for example, type 1 example would be practice to get better in playing the guitar. So practice makes perfect. So since you already know how to play guitar, you practice in order to get better. Type 2 would be the metacognition, that you're aware of what you know and you self-assess to prove that. So you know what you're doing, you know how to do things, and you self-assess or test yourself in order to get better on different situations or whatever you have to do. And then type 3 example will be of getting the tools. We may know how to drive a manual car, but then we use an automatic car that will be better, let's say in traffic, or then you don't have to like stress about shifting or anything. The car will do it automatically. Will be like a better driving experience. So now we're gonna see the examples for near, far, and low and high road. For near and far, a mechanic only knows how to change the oil in BMWs. So basically changing the oil in one type of car of BMW and then going to another car and also being a BMW is just basic knowledge. But then a far transfer will be still doing the same thing, but going from a BMW car to a diesel truck. I mean, it's a basic word, but it may make him think a little bit more because he's not specialized in diesel trucks. So now we go into low road and high road. Low road will be knowing to tie your shoes and doing that automatically in the future. So going back is knowing how to tie it, getting your shoes, you know how to do it automatically. And then a high road transfer will be transferring your knowledge in baseball swing to the sport of golf. So you may learn how to swing a bat playing baseball, but then you go into golf. It's basically almost, you can say, similar thing as a swing, but you're playing a whole nother different sport. So you're trying to connect how you swing a bat to how swing a golf club. Maybe similar, but it's a totally new sport, different sport. And yeah, those were my explanations, my definitions, and my examples. Hope you like it. Thank you.